Welcome back, welcome back. What's happening, peoples? If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc Al. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell, and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Rest in peace, sir. Today, I'm reacting to another clip from my guy, Sean C. at TSG Uncut. He makes A1 material, makes banging videos. Y'all go over there, give him a like, give him a share, give him a sub. But basically, he's describing this clip basically illustrates a divide that is forming between men and women, and more specifically between black men and black women, to the point that where in droves black men have walked away. But enough of that. Let's let the content speak for itself. Let's get into it.
This is a hard realization, y'all. It's really hard for me to even accept that this is my life when it comes to dating. But it's like the ones that I don't want are the ones that are putting in effort. The ones that I'm not interested in, don't like, I'm not attracted to, are the ones that are really serious, wanting to plan dates, wanting to fly me out, wanting to take care of me, are genuinely showing interest, falling in love with me. And meanwhile, the ones that I do actually want, the one I'm like, that's my type. I like you. I really like you. There's chemistry there. Don't give a fuck.
This bitch is not all that.
Y'all place a man's value, how much he can suffer for the benefit of his woman. And y'all think a man's value, a man's worth, what makes a man a good man is his ability to inconvenience himself and be without for the sake of the woman. As a wife, it's your duty and responsibility to come up with another viable option to ensure that your man is taken care of also. My point was, why are black men always seen as a tool, as an object? And some will say, oh, well, it's not that deep. See, it's always a rebuttal.
But today I heard a perspective from a black man that few black people, both men and women, would be willing to admit and or say.
We're just going to continue the same conversation. Our children will continue it. Our grandchildren will continue it. Our great-grandchildren will continue it. I don't care who's right, who's wrong. I don't care who started what, who didn't start what. I don't care who should lead and who should not. I don't care who should pay and who should not. What I'm saying now is we no longer belong to, let's leave each other the fuck. We've been doing this. So I do not hate black women, and I hope black women do not hate me, but I hope that we will come to acknowledge that we are willing to give other people grace that we're not willing to give ourselves, and that we right now are not equipped for what's to come. There's something coming. It's less than 5 years away. We are not equipped for it. There's only two ways we can survive it: absolute total separation, or we come together.
Okay, let's take these in order, point by point. First, we have the young lady that basically verified what men have been saying all along. Women don't like nice guys. They don't want the guy that wants them. They want the guy that doesn't want them.
He ain't lying.
It seems like if a man pays too much attention to a woman, she gets bored. But when a man pays no attention to a woman, she wonders why that man isn't paying attention to her and becomes intrigued.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck. Oh my.
Yeah, it sounds insane.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
And that's why a lot of men have checked out. Second point, my young guy with the glasses and the dreads made the point. It seems like men are judged on whether or not they're a real man based upon how much bull crap they can put up with from a woman or from society in general. You notice when people use the term, well, a real man and a real man and a real man, it's usually followed by something that is detrimental to that so-called real man. So yeah, what he said was 100.
It's like winning.
And then finally, my guy with the dreads, although he doesn't sound foundational black American, descendant of slaves, he sounds like he's a foreign black guy. He encapsulated the problem in the black community In the black community, the women have more children than the men. The women are sharing baby daddies. They don't want good men until after they have had their fill of the bad guys, and then they want to bring kids and a whole family from those men to the good guys, and good guys are not here for it anymore.
There's a worse place to go.
And it's showing up in how we vote and in what we believe. I mean, look at how more men are trending conservative. Why? Because the Dems have policies that intentionally separate black families, and black men have realized that. But I'm not finna make this a political discussion. Ladies, if you want a good black man, you better get on the Good Black Man's program and listen to what he's saying. If not, good luck. Let's continue.
Sometimes you just have to tell people, look, I love you, and I'll probably always love you, but I'm no longer interested in the level of life you have to offer me. Because of that, I simply gotta let you go. I'm not even asking you to change. You can keep doing what you're doing exactly, whatever you want to do, how you want to do it. You just can't do it with me anymore.
I miss when men used to just trick for fun. Like, I hate this new generation of men who just don't want to spend no money.
Why you gonna pop me? What's your question for me?
I mean, cause I don't know, it's like you a smush him.
I wouldn't smush him.
You too big.
What did he say?
Motherfucker, I ain't too big. That's number one. I am nice and healthy, and I am thick as hell. 5'7", 230 pounds.
Oh my God!
Yeah, Lil Mama said that shit like it was a flex. She's a fat chick. You understand? 5'7", 230. I'm 6'2", 250. You feel me? This chick is a whole 7 inches shorter than me, but it's only 20 pounds lighter than me. I don't know why these chicks think we want to wrestle with women that are our size like that's sexy. We want chicks that are smaller than us and fit. That don't mean skinny. That means fit. That means the best shape you can be in for your body type. Not everybody's gonna be the same general size or shape. You know what I mean? You have to get as fit as you can, which means having as much muscle as you can and as less fat as you can for your height. It's that simple. Men don't want no men. We're tired of these fat chicks. We're tired of these behemoths, these big sumo wrestling WWE stars.
Oh yeah!
There are so many women coming online obsessed with men's sexuality, can't wait to call them gay. If your man does this, he's gay. If your man is treating you like a man, of course he's gay. If your man isn't treating you like a princess, rubbing your feet and kissing the farts that fly out of your ass, then you're gay.
There's not enough perfect women to go around. And even if there is, they don't want you.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
And in addition to that, some of us evil, lazy women, we want love and affection too.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Everybody can't get a kind, caring, loving woman.
You don't say.
Yeah, men have realized this, and that's why we're staying by ourselves. This chick actually thinks that a man with things to lose and positive attributes, he has things going for himself. Why would we choose an evil, spiteful, loud woman that looks like her and is her size when we could just be by ourselves?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
And short of that, when we got money, we can actually rent the type of company that we need from the type of women that we actually desire. Even if it's just for an hour. And it's sure better, absolutely better, than inviting that loud, large, aggressive, evil, lazy woman that she's described herself into our lives. It's much better to stay single. Let's continue.
Since everybody acting like they scared to say it, I'ma say it. I couldn't work at a prison. I'll be all back there in the cell with the men.
She belongs to the streets.
Especially the farmers. What you in here for, boo? For real, you did all that? And they locked you up for it? So what you want me to sneak you in, an Xbox or an iPhone?
You see that? And baby, they got a mean talk game. Be done talk me out of my drawers.
4,000 likes. Work boyfriend would definitely be an inmate. 14,000 likes. Somebody had to say it. 14,000 likes. A jail or bank, I'm never applying. I know myself. Yes, I'm happy someone voiced what I've been thinking.
I'm an aggressive, dominant female.
Nobody wants that.
So how do I get a guy to break those walls down?
Put the shoe on the other foot real quick. I just want to, note what this be sounding like to me. I can't wait for a woman to come along and bring me into my masculine era. I mean, the right woman to really motivate me to really protect and provide for her. Because most of these women done had me in my soft era for so long that I don't even know if women are really worthy of bringing out my masculinity. So I really got to trust the right one in order to be the man that I'm supposed to be.
Okay, in the first clip, we had a lady saying she couldn't work in a prison because she couldn't trust herself around criminals and inmates and scumbags. And hey, I'm a former scumbag, so it is what it is. But she said she couldn't trust herself around those type of individuals. And she had thousands and thousands and thousands of women in her comment section co-signing on that point. And then on the flip side, the next clip with my guy Trip Fontaine, he's got a channel now, does great content. This lady gets up and says she's aggressive and masculine, and she thinks a man should try to get past those walls and break that down. No. And what he said was A1 on point. Look here, if a man showed up to your door feminine and sassy, and he ain't gay, he's completely straight, but he showed up feminine and sassy and acting all girly, most women, feminine women, wouldn't want that man. So why are we expected to accept a woman who acts like a dude and is masculine and loud and yells and want to make everything an argument and fight? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. We don't want those type ladies.
As a woman, you have just taken him down. You got all of this open, your nurturing center, your birthing center, your sexual center, and you standing at full mass, warrior stand. What he gonna do with this? Not a damn thing. He don't know what to do with this.
Besides, he knows what to do, but it's triggering.
Yeah, it triggers him because it's too much energy.
Your mouth when you're talking to a man, because a lot of women do that, and then when they get snatched up, they're crying.
That's facts, man.
And I'm not saying that it's okay to hit a woman or anything, but stop acting like a man, right?
Sit your little ass down.
But a lot of women want the authority of a man, want the responsibility of a child, and want the perks of being a woman.
I believe that authority and responsibility go hand in hand. What's going on in the black community is that black women want a majority of the authority to make decisions, the authority to control children, the authority to do what they want with their lives, but they want their men to have the responsibility. So you get to have all the say and everything, and you get to choose what happens, but if everything goes to shit, it's my fault. That is what black women do. It's what a lot of women, Western women in general do, but specifically in the black community.
Didn't I come and tell y'all last year the sisterhood was fake? And the sisterhood tried to drag me? Baby, listen, these black men that sitting out here talking about some of these black women are difficult. They are not lying.
The rest of you men feel the same way.
And I'm glad y'all starting to see it. Black women done told me I don't even want to be friends with another black woman because of the way they act. I don't even want to go to these conferences and these empowerment events and these brunches no more the way black women act, and the black women that's throwing them the way they act. I'm telling y'all, these black men was not lying.
I've come to the conclusion that I think women are just pure evil.
Baby.
We know that feminism and the American government has a lot to do with what we're seeing in the black community today. In this segment, I want to focus on how the past affects the future and why a person's past matters.
I think that what's happening in America as far as black men, black women is concerned is that there's a revolution within a revolution. We are fighting our own woman. Our woman will not allow us to emerge as black men. But our black women, who has been put in this role of aiding white America, white structure, and castrating the black male, has continued doing this. She cannot live with us. It's not that we can't live with her.
Are you blaming us? Are you saying that it's our fault that this happened?
No, I'm not blaming black America women. I just said that I'm blaming the system. They are victims of the system like the black male.
Well, why do you say that we are castrating you? You say that you want to be the leaders. Okay. Well, what about the black professional woman? Are you saying that there should be no black professional woman? Are you trying to deny black women the right to be creative?
Laura Ware, it's too late to go back, right? Like, ladies, y'all can't unwrite 64 million abortions with hashtag in my soft girl era. The disrespect, calling men perverts, unalivers, O-files, and RAP3s. Falsely accusing men such that they end up in prison. The overcorrection that women need to make to men right now as a collective, 99.9% of you all can't do it. But just understand, you struck war with the wrong sex. We were built and bred for battle. We're not letting up. But our actions have way more of an effect on you because that's what you all see in your day-to-day lives and that's what you all want from us. We get respect from each other and the brotherhood is way more strong than y'all sisterhood. So when we get revered by other men, it feels way better because it's genuine.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like my guy TSG Uncut. He went deep with that clip from the 70s. You heard what the lady said. You heard what the man said. The man pointed out, hey, there's a system against us. It's working against us. It's trying to do this, this, and that. And it's using these tactics to divide us rather than, excuse me, I'm sorry. Rather than listen to that man, she came up with the argument of why that man should convince her to fall in line. And in convincing her to fall in line, she was more concerned with her creativity being hampered, and I can understand why, but at the same time, that was made in like 72. For 52, 53 years, this is what black men have been facing when trying to create families with these women. It's just a pointless endeavor. And my guy that came in on the end, he came in with the hardcore stats and statistics that, ladies, if you want a black man, and that's a strong if because a lot of y'all don't even really like us that much, but if you want a black man, y'all are gonna have to be the ones that do the pursuing, and y'all are gonna have to convince a black man why he should take a chance on you. And the heavier you are, and the more kids you have, and the more baby daddies you have, the harder it's gonna be to convince that man to give you a chance. But most of y'all don't care, and I'm just putting this information out there. With that said, I'm gonna bring this to an end. Shout out to my homie TSG Uncut, my homie Sean C. That's his channel, TSG Uncut. Go over there, give him a like, give him a sub, give him a share, and if while you're at it, give me a like, give me a sub, and give me a share. Oh man, thank y'all for coming through. Shout out to my day one subs. Shout out to my new subs. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodles.